Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's on your show.
I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Things are not designed to handle that much pressure. And when I was talking about my experience, his face was like, I know.
Finding out more information about the last moments of Stephen tWitch's boss's life. Page 6 is confirming that an autopsy has been conducted and the cause of death is, in fact, that he did take his life.
A shocking revelation has emerged from an unexpected source. DJ tWitch's widow, Allison Holker, appears to be breaking her silence about what really happened to her late husband. The whispers in Hollywood suggest something far more sinister than what was initially reported. Sources claim that tWitch may have stumbled upon damaging information linking Ellen DeGeneres to serious allegations surrounding Diddy's criminal activities. The implication that he was silenced before he could share what he knew. Disturbing rumors suggest Ellen may have attempted to involve tWitch in Diddy's notorious parties, or perhaps he witnessed something so troubling behind the scenes that it cost him his life. What many don't realize is the depth of the relationship between Ellen and Diddy before his arrest. They weren't just casual acquaintances, they were industry insiders with a close bond. Ellen allegedly received invitations to Diddy's exclusive gatherings, but her role may have extended far beyond simply attending. Sources suggest she actively recruited guests for these events, with tWitch potentially being one of her targets. The numbers tell their own story. Diddy appeared on Ellen's show an unprecedented 17 times, making him her most frequent guest ever. This level of access and affection raises serious questions about what Ellen truly knew and when she knew it. But the story doesn't end there. Following Diddy's arrest, damning footage began circulating online. In one particularly revealing episode, Diddy openly discussed his parties while appearing on Ellen's show, dropping hints that would only make sense to those in the know. He casually mentioned how his gatherings would occupy multiple floors of luxury hotels. Ellen's response was telling. She claimed she already knew about these arrangements. When pressed, she quickly backtracked, insisting she only knew from his rap lyrics. But if that were true, wouldn't these details have been common knowledge years ago? The internet wasn't buying her explanation, and investigators began digging deeper into Ellen's potential involvement.
Tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up to
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
And then it will carry on there?
Yeah. Then no, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them. I'll listen to the music. I've heard that song, After Party.
Public scrutiny intensified when a video surfaced showing Ellen's reaction to questions about the allegations against Diddy. Her body language spoke volumes. Nervous, evasive, visibly uncomfortable. Sometimes silence says more than words ever could. Her refusal to address the questions directly only fueled more suspicion. Then investigators uncovered another troubling connection. The mysterious death of Ellen's ex-girlfriend, Anne Heche. Anne died under suspicious circumstances in August 2022, just 4 months before tWitch's death. What makes this particularly significant is that Anne had been actively trying to expose Ellen in the months leading up to her fatal accident. Anne Heche had spent considerable time challenging Ellen's public narrative. For years, Ellen claimed she ended their relationship because Anne was after her money. But Anne told a very different story. She revealed that she was the one who walked away after discovering the disturbing lengths Ellen would go to advance her career. Anne accused Ellen of being consumed by greed, willing to compromise her values for financial gain. But Anne didn't stop there. She made even more serious allegations, claiming Ellen attempted to have her committed to a mental institution and orchestrated efforts to blacklist her from the industry after their split.
Truth that I spoke, I was hit more, buried more, or despised more, and then had calculated visions and circulations of systems that spun me up and out of the system that would in any way challenge the fact that she was not telling her own truth, but another's. Why do you think she tried to put me in an institution, folks? I called my mother. Guess what? 2 people who wanted more than anything to have my truth buried. It was not my timing. I did not and could not ask God for what that would be. All I could do was stay on my truth, do what I was doing, and study this thing called love that we tried to bury. And now I am up and out of the ground. And unfortunately, those 2 women could not shut me.
Just months after publicly confronting Ellen and exposing what she knew, Anne Hecho was involved in a devastating car accident. She was trapped inside her burning vehicle for 30 agonizing minutes before emergency responders could reach her. The injuries she sustained proved fatal: severe burns covering her body, smoke inhalation, and a fractured sternum, while her autopsy revealed evidence of toxicology confirmed she was not under the influence at the time of the crash. The timing of her death, coming so soon after her public accusations against Ellen, raised eyebrows throughout Hollywood. 4 months after Anne's tragic death, another devastating loss shook the entertainment world. Twitch checked into the Oak Tree Inn, a modest motel just 15 minutes from his home. He never returned. When Allison realized her husband hadn't come home and wasn't answering his phone, panic set in. She immediately contacted authorities to file a missing persons report. Shortly after, the motel manager made the grim discovery and contacted police. Officers found Twitch's body in the bathroom of his rented room. The official conclusion was immediate and definitive: self-inflicted. The investigation into Stephen Twitch Boss's final moments was swift, with authorities quickly ruling it.
Finding out more information about the last moments of Stephen Twitch Boss's life. Page 6 is confirming that an autopsy has been conducted and the cause of death is in fact that he did take his life with a self-inflicted shot wound. So according to TMZ and their exclusive in speaking to people that work at the hotel where he took his life, they're saying that he checked in on Monday and was supposed to check out Tuesday. The maid ended up finding him in the bathroom of his hotel room. Witnesses confirmed that they did not hear any sort of. By now, you've probably seen a lot of heartfelt messages. As you know, Twitch had a long history and was an executive producer of the Ellen DeGeneres show. She released this statement earlier today. His wife, Allison, also released a statement ending it by saying, "Stephen, we love you, we miss you, and I will always save the last dance for you."
Yet many refused to accept the official narrative. Ellen became the primary focus of public suspicion. Troubling inconsistencies in the case only deepened the mystery. Initially, reports stated Twitch left no but TMZ later uncovered that a note had indeed been found at the scene. If authorities were willing to mislead the public about something so fundamental, what other details were being hidden? Adding fuel to the fire, Twitch's close friend Todrick Hall made cryptic comments suggesting workplace stress related to Ellen may have played a significant role in Twitch's final days.
Human beings are not designed to handle that much pressure. And when I was talking about my experience, his face was like, I know.
Todrick Hall is being slammed again for speculating during a recent interview as to why Stephen Twitch Boss may have taken his life. So in a new interview with Page 6, Todrick speculated about why he thinks Stephen Twitch Boss may have taken his life, and he believed it was because of the backlash that he was receiving constantly for supporting Ellen DeGeneres after the toxic work environment allegations came out in 2020. He said this to Page 6, people were looking at him like, why are you still supporting this woman? And Todrick added, I don't know what was going on in his life that may have led him to make that decision, but I do understand. Right now, when I get online some days, like right now, I was in the wrong position of where this would keep happening for years and years and years. There's only so much a human being can take. According to TMZ, they're saying sources close to Twitch's friends feel as if Todrick's interview was negligent and self-serving. What do you guys think?
Despite Allison's recent revelations, many believe she's known about Ellen's potential involvement much longer than she's admitted. The theory suggests she remained silent to protect her children from potential harm. Her actions following Twitch's death seem to support this theory. She quickly sold their family home and relocated to a new residence. She filed legal petitions to secure half of Twitch's estate, including future royalties from his work on projects like Step Up and So You Think You Can Dance. Within months, she sold their former home for $5 million. million. These moves suggest someone taking deliberate steps to secure financial stability and physical safety. It's crucial to emphasize that these remain allegations and theories, not proven facts. However, the questions surrounding Twitch's death continue to mount. The public refuses to let this story fade away. Online communities are conducting their own investigations, piecing together timelines and connections. One commenter captured the prevailing sentiment: "No one will convince me his death wasn't suspicious. He may have discovered something that put his family at risk, and he believed they'd be safer without him." Another pointed out the glaring inconsistencies. He celebrated his anniversary days before his death, posted a happy video with his wife, then suddenly checked into a random motel. None of this adds up. As more people scrutinize the evidence, the pressure builds for real answers about what truly happened to Twitch and whether Ellen DeGeneres played any role in his untimely death.